Hello everyone. Happy Thursday. I hope you're all having a great day so far. Starting off the stream standing up because I know if I sit down, I'm not going to stand up later. So I was like, let's just start the stream all nice and like move in, get things going, keep them going a little bit. The juice is flowing. But thank you so much for the gifted subs. And Ellie, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing? Excited to get into our fairy castle build for today. Quite a bit. Oh, you're also standing right now trying to stretch. Nice. We should just do like a little yoga, you know, do some yoga poses while we're at it. But welcome in, everyone. Let's see here as we get into the stream, mug of the stream for today. My cute little rainbow handle mug, which you can't see very well. It's really hot. But you make the world a better place. You make the world a better place. I think that's what it says. Yes. It's like, let me double check and see if that's what it actually says. So let's get going. We made some good progress on this in the last stream with getting like the basic layout of rooms with the base furniture. So if you're just tuning in, we're doing this like big fairy beachy castle. And we have our living space. Just ignore the lights. That's the one thing that I haven't solidified yet. They're just random lights all over the place. But we have our living space in here. And then we have like our great hall space, the dining area off of that with a kitchen and little breakfast nook area where you can go out and see the ocean. Really glad we changed that. And then we have a little bathroom here, which is how we're going to actually get downstairs into our like dungeon space. So that'll be fun to still try and like figure out a good bit. And then this is gonna be like a little terrarium space that goes all the way up. And then as we come up to the second floor, sticking to just the main building, we'll go over to the right in just a second. We have an entertainment space. So, well, I guess I will go over there because it makes sense. We have a bar space here with some music and then like seating area, but you can cross the little bridge over to this space, which is like going to be the ballroom, just like an area where you can have dancing, put a piano over here in this little nook, an alcove area, and then we have like a seating area off of that. And making our way downtown, walking fast. We have our like little office area right here. And then through this hallway, we have our toddler bedroom, and then we have just a big hall space out to a balcony area, and then you can also come back here to the balcony. This is where, like a spellcaster, we're thinking like the butler or like one of the service people kind of helps protect us because we have a loose werewolf on in the castle, so we have to be wary of that. And then as we go upstairs again to the next floor, we have a library, so library space, and then we have like a little kind of mudroom area to go out to the balcony here if you wanted to, and then like a den reading space. So you can go over here, grab a book. If you don't want to sit down here, you can come over here and just relax, get a nice ocean view and read. Then we have a hall space over here that gets us to a teenager bedroom, and then just some stuff that's off of the apothecary space that's in this tower. It's just like an additional space that you can use like a workspace area. And then the next floor up is where our king and queen, like their whole quarters is located. So bedroom space, a little wardrobe area here, double door entryway, and then they have like a little balcony here. And then this is like a little art nook. And then they have a formal seating area with a TV. And then a little kind of like knitting area off of that, which is cute. And then you can come out to this balcony. Could you just imagine having a balcony like that? It's so pretty. So pretty. And then they can like actually see all the way down into the terrarium. How terrifying. It makes me think of LA. I went down at the very top of the Capitol. I think it's the Capitol Bank building. It's like 70 stories up. There's a glass slide that goes on the outside of the building that you can go down, and I did that. It makes me think of that, you know. So that's That's what's really fun with that. Oh my gosh, I gotta check check the chat. I've been yapping away. I wish we had butterflies in The Sims and you could play. Yeah, I know, right? I'm so excited about that. I hope that it's like an effect. I hope they give us an effect sticker for that. But Lucy, welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you. Oh my gosh, thank y'all so much for the support. We hit our goal. Thank you, Anonymous, for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got our sub here. I'll put you on the sub tree. This is our last clip, y'all, for the sub tree. I'm gonna have to get some more clips. Our tree is getting full. Our tree is getting full. Yeah, Lucy sneaking in. Oh gosh, what's happening? Thank you again, Anonymous. You did that on purpose. I ran out of clips and you were like, okay, I'm gonna make him not be able to put that up there. Oh my gosh, Simelina, thank you for the follow. Or I guess it was a sub actually, not a follow. I'm like getting overwhelmed. I'm getting overwhelmed. Oh my god. All of the gifted subs. All of the gifted subs. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I forgot to open up the chest. What was our new emote? Because we got all the hype train while I was getting my tea and everything ready. What's our emote? Aw, that's cute. Look at our new emote, y'all. Oh, I love that. Good one. Good one. Oh, thank you. I got that comment today too from work. She was like, your hair is like super fancy. I was like, it's just got some extra volume today. Thanks for the follow, Lucy. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed your stream this morning. For those of you just tuning in, it was really funny. So I like to watch streamers sometimes or just have them on in the background when I'm at the gym working out. And so I was just listening. I was liking the vibes. It just randomly popped up when I opened the Twitch app. You know, it'll just have random streams if people you follow aren't online. And I was just scrolling through, and Lucy's came up, and I was like, ooh, I kind of like the vibes I'm feeling here. It's like very high energy, but not in the obnoxious way. And so I was like, I'm going to leave it on for a little bit. I was just listening in and vibing. And then I hear her mention Mel. And I'm like, okay, well, let's just see. Let's see who's in the chat. And Mel, our very own Mel, was also in that stream, which was so funny to me. I just thought that was hilarious. We are PG. I usually say ish, PG-ish. Like I don't like a lot of explicit stuff. I try to be like friendly to all audiences, but you're like a sailor. I mean, in real life, I am too, actually. I am too, so just for the sake of the streams, though, not being able to really control who comes in, I try to keep it as friendly as I can. Lucy's Irish. I am also, well, Irish. I'm not like Irish. I know you are. But I am mostly British and Irish. I've always wanted to go to Ireland because of my heritage, but over on the right side, though, while we finish up our tour, this is the throne room. So this is like where I imagine there's a separate entrance because the people, you know, from the kingdom, they have like their own entry to like speak to the king and queen when they line up for their requests and things. So we have like a little seating area for the townsfolk to come in. And then as they enter, I'll do it in tab mode because it's really fun to do it that way. So as you come in, we have like these from Enchanted by Nature, and the idea with these stones that are on display is that they're like powering the thrones for the king and queen. So we have those because they're magical, because over in the chapel area, we have Spruce Almighty. So it's like a shrine / chapel. And then they have 2 daughters. And so the princesses sit over here in their own kind of mini throne area as the people come in through the entryway here. So that's the vibe with that. And then of course we have our butler, who is a spellcaster protecting us, and we have a loose werewolf in the castle. So it's kind of fun vibes that we have going on so far. So we're building the lore as we go. And then upstairs is where we have that ballroom I was showing. And then this is going to be like a crystal garden. So we're going to have some fountains. We're going to have lots of crystals and plants up in this area. And then we have like a little tower area off of that. And then another little tower once you come down off of the ballroom space that we'll have to figure out as well. That's 2 stories. So lots of little nooks and crannies in this build. It's massive. It's massive. We're figuring it out as we go, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. Eating Taco Bell. Ugh, Taco Bell. Oh man, Taco Bell brings me back. Yeah, treat yourself. Yeah, pooping your pants. I so I think I've shared it with y'all before. Like, I've gone so many years without having fast food. Besides Chipotle. Like, I've had Chipotle. Chipotle is technically fast food, but it's not like, in my opinion, fast food. But I'd gone like literally now 11 years or so. The only time I've broken it was when I had Taco Bell from my papa's funeral last year, because he would always bring us Taco Bell all the time. And so I ate a couple of tacos in his honor, which sounds like kind of silly, but I broke my 10-year streak to have tacos after his funeral. The gym makes it okay, yeah. I've done that before. Oh, I appreciate that, Snap P. Thank you. He had been struggling the last couple of years of his life, so it was definitely not unexpected by any means. But it doesn't make it any easier, but we were very emotionally prepared for it. So much so that when my dad called me, before I answered the phone, I knew immediately what happened. Like, I knew before I answered the phone. Something I'll never forget. Okay, so where should we get started? Because we have the very general layout of most of this now, right? Should we start cluttering? I mean, we could go ahead and start cluttering up, and we can figure out the little nooks. Oh, the crystal garden, though. Let's work on the crystal garden a little bit, because it's not looking at all crystal-y or garden-y. Let's see. Now, we can get the leaf curtains. I mean, I think it would be kind of a sin to not use the leaf curtains in here. And I want them, like, everywhere. I might keep those the same level, even though they're technically not... Why does this game is so dumb sometimes. It's like, since I had already placed it, stop doing that. Ah, that's why. Okay. Doom 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 doom. Okay, this might seem a bit silly to ask, but we can put fountains inside, right? Like, we can put pools inside. I've actually never done it or tried to do that before. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. No, it does not let me. Well, that's ridiculous. I wanted to do that. I guess because of the lower floor. That makes sense, but we can pretend. That's obnoxious. So you can only on the first floor. I haven't used that or tried to use that inside before, so now I know. I could use the spa day stuff, potentially. Maybe up against this wall, we could use the spa day fountain. I don't like how boxy that is. Like, what if we... Like in live mode, I feel like this would look really pretty. It looks a bit ridiculous right now. I don't like the shadowy part. I need to put some lights in here. Let's just grab some lights real quick. Sorry, I'm getting behind on the chats. Hey, Empathic Harmony, how are you doing? Did you have a good day? Oh. Can you use the pawn tool indoors? Actually, no, I didn't know that. The pawn tool, are you talking about like the terrain? Like where I can fill up the water? Like this? It's placing somewhere. I was clicking it. I don't know where it put it. Oh, you used to be able to? Well, that would have been fun. Of course, they got to take away our fun. One thing that I think could be interesting, because the idea with this was that it was going to be an area that was like lots of plants and some crystals and stuff, but also like I was thinking of a jacuzzi or like hot tub area. So trying to think of any other ideas. But yeah, kind of like a... We could try the sauna. The sauna's kind of bulky. We could put it here, though, potentially. I'm like blanking right now. I don't use the hot tub super often. Can I just search hot tub? Okay, yeah, let's use this one. That's perfect. The very controversial hot tub. This one actually would, it like completely fits the vibes though. The one from For Rent. Oh, that's why that looked weird earlier, y'all. It was because my windows are not at the same height. Look at that. This needs to come up. Good Lord. But how is the... Oh, it wasn't the same height. Okay. Man, what a rough start to the stream today. I am struggling. Why are curtains in this game so obnoxious? Also... That's about right, yeah. Okay. It's kind of annoying that it's not the same on both sides, but that's because I have it centered here on this wall, which I think is more important than like having it be across the same way. We're gonna ignore that, okay? Let's just ignore it. And then maybe what I can do is put the Bloomin' Rooms plant in that corner to just kind of hide the fact that they're not. We're gonna have like tons and tons of plants. Think treehouse. Think treehouse. Our treehouse build. This is gonna be like a mini version of the treehouse build in this room, is what we're doing. I like that we kind of get that orangey tone that we have in the wood right there. Is that too much? I don't know. I feel like, let's do that. It's a bit much. Yeah, Mel always comes through with the gifted subs. Does the tub work if you squish plants inside? I probably could use the, like the corner tub could be a vibe too. Oh. Wait a second. This might look a bit silly though. I want to see what it looks like. I know this isn't quite what you were saying, but it gave me the idea. Because I like that it has like the crystals in it. Or like this stone is kind of a fun vibe. see if I can play with this for a sec. Oh no, Snap P. No. You don't need to apologize. So here, I really love community recommendations and feedback. That does look a bit goofy here, but I kind of vibe it. Like if you imagine this was like a fountain or something on, and it kind of comes in here and overflows into this, it's kind of a cool vibe. But usually when I stream, I at least have one really big build like this that we work on, and I love for it to be like community participation. So I don't take that as backseating. Backseating to me is more like someone getting upset over something that I picked, and they're like, oh, I don't like that, or like, why did you do that, or why did you use that object? That's kind of what I consider more with backseat gaming. Yeah, it has a rude component to it. Which honestly, I can't really think of a time we've experienced that in our community. I think we've had a pretty solid community when it comes to things like that. With not having to deal with those issues. Okay, I don't know if I want this. I liked the aspect of it, but I really like the hot tub because it kind of fits perfectly in here. Okay. We have this whole wall. I'm wondering. Oh, that. What? Whoops. Like that should not be like that. Should we put a window here? I just realized we don't have a window there. I kind of want one though. Like we don't need walls necessarily in here per se. Okay, let me make sure I try to get my window at the right height here and centered. I think that's slightly too high. Yeah, it looks like it's too high. All I gotta do, yep, put the hot tub up against it. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll grab the curtains. Oh, come on. Ari, welcome in. How are you doing? Trying to keep them a little bit higher than I usually would put them. That's cute. I like that. I think that's fine. Okay, should I go ahead? Let me start grabbing crystals. Oh my gosh, this is like giving me a little PTSD from the... Not making light of people who have PTSD. I probably shouldn't say that, but definitely giving me flashbacks to the treehouse. I need to get debug. Because I have not used these since. Okay, and I do want to do the hanging lights. I think that's going to take some time. But I think it would be fun to do that again. Oh, we got the treat Mia. Awesome. That was quick tonight. Okay, drop your treats in the chat. Let's give Mia a little treat. I dropped it on the floor. Okay, she's gonna come in here. She heard the jar. I know she did. Any second now. Any minute. Mia, get your butt in here. Mia. Everyone needs to say Mia. That is a bit odd. Mia! There she is. You're not in trouble. Maybe she thought I was getting onto her. Whoops. Come on. Ready? You gotta get a treat. And here we go. Say hi. Say hi. No, it's okay. You gotta get your treat, baby. So this is Mia. If you're just tuning in. This This is little Princess Mia. She is named after Mia from Princess Diaries. She's very ditzy, very klutzy, clumsy, but also thinks the world revolves around her. That's where the princess aspect comes in. Everyone's giving you compliments, saying you're cute. Do you think you're cute? I don't know. You have your moments. Okay, she's like, just give me the treat. Get the treat. Here we go. Oh, all gone. All done. It's a lot harder to do this when I'm standing up, isn't it? I'm like struggling to hold her. Say thank you, Mel. Thank you. Ready? Yes. She's like, yes, please. And there she goes. Yeah, she does smile. She actually does smile. I have so many pictures of her where you can clearly see her smile. It's super cute. She's very, has a lot of expression. Yeah, it's super cute. Super, super cute. Okay. Let's see. Queen of the Kibbles. Sorry, I just saw that. That's funny. But yes, she certainly is. Let's see. What were those from? I don't remember. Is it Jungle Adventure? I think it's Jungle Adventure. Jungle. Okay, there. It's like, what is wrong with me today? I don't know if it's like sensory overload or what, but I am struggling. Oh, I just took, oh my gosh, I turned debug off. Okay. I need those vines. I'm not seeing them though. I really think they're from Jungle Adventure. Yeah, they are. Okay, it just wasn't showing anything. Ridiculous. Let me just put these out here so I can just eye drop them in the future. Don't have to worry about finding them again. Your brain cell has re-entered your skull. I'm still waiting for mine to re-enter. We're all merging into one collective person, right? Okay, I really gotta size this down. Let's see, like, let's try 0.1. Yeah, I think that could work. I'm gonna have to remember this so I don't have to like memorize it each time necessarily. Granted, I've already raised it, so it's gonna be a bit hard. Let's do 0.25. We'll start with that. I need this to go into the ceiling, but not too high. Oh, I can do like a 0.5. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. And the nice thing is that we don't have a floor above it, so like we can easily just like go through. Oh, well, we do have that, but it's not coming through. I don't think. I don't see it. I think we're in the clear, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry, I'm not gonna like place all of these today. I won't make y'all go through that. This might be something I work on a little bit off stream, so you don't have to be bored with the slow process of doing this. Let's see here. So let's rotate this. We We need it to go 180. Okay, and then we're gonna scale this down to about 0.25. Oh, that's where it is. Okay, 0.15. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty cute. Just showing this as an example, though, of kind of where we're going with this a little bit. Lil Diva, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing? Mama and Papa Sims made baby Mel. This is all of the things not expecting. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. Welcome in, though. The Chaos Gene must have been a recessive one then. Oh, Lord. And then Realm of Magic. And the nice thing is then I don't have to like search for these things again. Because I'll have the eyedropper. I can just use my little eyedropper. That seems to be working a little bit better tonight. Oh, Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub. Oh my gosh, all of the gifted subs. All the subs. And we got a fortune, okay. Mel, your fortune. You always know the right times to be assertive or to simply wait. You always know the right times to be assertive or to simply wait. Mac VSP, welcome in. How are you doing? Thanks for the 33 streams. Ooh, another one. Simelina. Your fortune. Pick a path with heart. Pick a path with heart. I like that one. It's not as much of a fortune as just a very provocative statement to ponder, but we love it. And then we'll have our little magic lights. Maybe size it down a little bit more. See, isn't this gonna be cute? I think this will be really cute when we're done with it. We'll have those in like different sizes. Some will be shorter, whatever. Just like the treehouse build. And we'll have little lights hanging over the hot tub area. I think that'll be really fun. Really fun, no bad. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, maybe we could put like a fountain on that wall. I like the idea of that. I also like the idea of having fountains outside, but I guess I shouldn't have put that window there. Should I do these outside? Okay, I know I have the too much gene, but what if we really went all out with lots of fountains? I don't think I want that many fountains, but I would like to put fountains. Do it. Is that a fairy house? It's gonna be, it's like a fairy castle. We're doing a fairy beach castle. When I reviewed the Enchanted by Nature pack, I saw the swatches with like the greens and tans and the light blues, and it gave me beach vibes. So I was very inspired by like this color swatch and the color combinations to do like a beachy themed fairy build. So we've been just laying it out. I usually, with at least the bigger builds, but I've kind of gotten the habit of doing it with all builds. I like to just lay out the space with the furniture, like the base furniture, and then I go back in and do all of the cluttering because I clutter to the max here. I love putting so many things. So it takes us a while to finish a build, but it's fun. Thank you for the hydrate. This is in, whatchamacallit, from Wedding Stories. It starts with a T. Tartosa. I was like, I can't think of it right now. This is in Tartosa. I love this lot. This is like one of the most unique lots I think we have out of all of the expansion packs. Out of all of the DLC. Because it's like a rectangle, like that's skinny. It's a skinnier, narrower rectangle. We don't really have lots in this aspect ratio very much in the game. It's very long. So I like this lot. Oakley dokley. Let's see. I'm not going to keep all of these, I don't think. I think that's a bit much. I don't know if it's a bit much in the good kind of way, is the only thing. I'll leave them for now. Let's see, let's see. And then let's get some decoration. I want to get a lot of the Enchanted by Nature plants. So we're definitely going to have a lot of these things too. I'll overlay those with the curtains we already have. Let's put some of these boxes. I wonder, kind of blocks that path. I don't know if Sims are going to be able to get through that. I like the idea of having these around the hot tub, but that might also be a bit much. I also don't like the shadow. Oh, I never put lights, y'all. Look how distracted I've been tonight. What is wrong with me? I'm just gonna place these for right now. Actually, no, I'm not, because they're kind of in the way. Let me just do my usual. Y'all are distracting me so much tonight. Good Lord. How dare you? Let's see. Giving you some cute Fairycore build idea. Awesome. Love that. We do have a Discord, so if you ever do builds and you want to share it with the community, you can like post pictures of it, give the gallery information in there. Thanks, Mel. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be functional. It'll probably block your Sims from walking into it, but I like the way it looks, so I kind of don't care. If you want to play in it, then you can just move it. Also, I feel like... No. This way. That way. Yep. And then... Do something a little like that. A little... Oh. Like that. How far out does that stick? Yeah, it does stick out a pretty good bit. Maybe do it like that. So I'm gonna do like the purple and blue. I'm not gonna use the orange ones though. That'll throw off the vibe a pretty good bit, I think. And then let me go back to what I was going to do a minute ago. And then I'm going to grab, wait. That's too much and it doesn't fit very well anyway. Could we actually, no, I'd have to size it down too much to fit there. It'd be really cool if it would fit over like that. But it's just ever so slightly, well, actually it kind of does work there. It looks a little funny because we have this one tile off of it. I actually really like that. It adds to the whimsy too. I'm not sure if the hot tub would still be functional. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not. But I know sometimes with debug items, it depends. Like sometimes they pick it up and sometimes they don't, as if they're not even there. So I don't know with these crystals though. Thanks for joining the Discord. Welcome in. I think we have a good time in there. I'm gonna do that. I think it's like fun. I don't mind it sticking through like this either and clipping. Embrace the clippage. We're going to embrace the clippage. Okay. Let me see. Now I can finally focus on getting... We're just gonna get lots of these little pots. And let's just go ahead and put some plants in it, just as placeholders. Another one for that, and then we'll do another of those maybe for that. And then we have these. I'm just gonna place things right now. Get that. And then I want to get the fairy. I don't know what it's called though. Ha! Had a feeling. Oh no, I didn't want that one. I wanted that. And then we'll grab some of the gnomes. I know it looks like a lot right now. I mean, it is a lot. I want Gandalf. There we go. And we'll grab him too. We're gonna have some fun in here. Yeah, I think you've been a mod for a few months, Mel. I think you're being modest. I'm pretty sure you have. I'm like checking something really quickly. Yeah, that was back in March. You've been a mod since March 18th. So for a little while. I'm thinking I could put these like over in front of the fountain right here. It has been that long. I know, right? That's why I was looking it up. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's been longer than that. A month has literally been half a year. My, how time flies. I kind of want to do that one. I could do the purpley one, I guess, for that. Ooh, I want that one with the blues, because I'm going to incorporate the blue crystals as well. So that'll be a fun vibe. And then maybe we could put like some of the potted plants over here, mix them with some other stuff. I think it'll be cute. I want to get one of those tables. Yeah, what if we did that and then we can like put the plants on them? Can like get one of these right here. And then we're definitely gonna put a lot of these in here. Oh, this is gonna be such a fun room. It's just gonna take me some time to figure out the layout. You've time traveled. You are the witch. Be the witch. I mean, it is witch season, you know? It's getting to be that time. Oh, yes, Phil. Good call. I'll get Phil whenever I get all these other things figured out. Now, I have used this clothes rack for several other things. Oh, we have the archway, though, too. But with the square, kind of... I want to see what this looks like first. My attention is, like, all over the place tonight. And I apologize. I don't know what's wrong with me. That's gonna be clipping. Yeah, it's gonna be clipping just a little bit. Not very much. Not very much though. Not very much. Okay, well, I don't think I want to use that then. Let's get the arch. Maybe if we get the arch, that could work. Or what I could do too. Oh yeah, that's really pretty with that window. Ooh. Ooh, and live mode, that's gonna be so cool. With the fountain. I could do that. So I like how it looks with the circular window because it like wraps around a similar shape. Yeah, this is when I come alive too. I'm the same way. It's like people with the seasonal depressive disorder. I'm the opposite. I'm like happier during this time of year when everything starts to die. As much as I love plants, it's kind of ironic. Maybe I do keep the base swatch with the brown. Yeah, with the purple and the brown. Oh wow, see, we all come together for a reason. We're all similar. We are pulled toward one another. When it's humid in the mornings again, ugh. Thankfully, it's not been that humid here lately. I'm gonna size this up. And the gnome right there. I think this is gonna be cute. Ooh, maybe do that one. Something a little different. Yeah, spooky season is the best. Hands down, I've been watching horror movies so much the past couple of weeks. Oh, that purple is really... Oh, we got a really purpley one. I haven't gotten to use this swatch yet. We are going to do this. Oh, wait. Maybe we could put the little gnome under here. Because we have a little bit of dead space right there. We just kind of put him under there. I think that's cute. Lurk away. Lurk away. Appreciate you being here. Okay, I want to... Okay. Let's see. I want the spotty one. Or I'm thinking of the fern. Oh, there is a spotty one. Okay, there was. I do like that one. I don't know if I want this up here just yet. If that's the one. I kind of want this up there. And I might size it down. I don't like how big it is. It's making me uncomfortable. Oh, no, 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 no. Get rid of that. No, 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 no. Okay. There we go. We could do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, put it back. No, put it back. Okay. So we'll put you like right here. And then we can put the little mini one in front of it. Like that. We still have lots of plants to get in here. Maybe we could put you up there too. That was... What? Why does it place there? Oh, that's odd. I feel like that's a glitch in the game. Like, it should slot like this. It's just one of the slots is broken. It actually lowers it too much. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen that glitch before. Good lord, this game. Oh, it's... What? What is going on? Are you... Okay. That was weird. Have you seen the new Conjuring? No, I haven't. I haven't. I wanted to see it. I live right next to a theater. Like, I could literally walk across the parking lot over to a theater. I want to see it so badly in theaters, but I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be really good and save my money, so I'm not doing it, but I want to see it. I will see it. I will see it in the next month. But that's my favorite series, if you're new here. The Conjuring movies, Annabelle series, like all of that, and The Haunting in Connecticut, all of that stuff that kind of ties into that same world. Oh, one of my absolute favorites. I rewatch them every year, so I still need to do that. Okay, let's see. grab some of these. Because I want it to be like super leafy in here. Y'all know. Y'all know. Where's the other one? There we go. Where's the big one? I need the big one. It's not centered. It is with the wall if I put it there, but then it's with the window if I put it there, but it sticks out. So maybe I size it down for that one. I just want there to be like this overgrown look all over the place. These things. I want them everywhere. Boopy boop bop bop bop. Boopy da da bop bop. Let's see. Put one of those there. Bop 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 bop. Ah, love it. I want it to have so much overgrown feeling. It's gonna be amazing. This is gonna be such a fun room. They are the best horror movies, right? Mauvey shade of the flowers on the plant. So, like this one, I bet you're talking about this one. If not, then you're wrong. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it is really pretty. It is really pretty. There's something else I was going to grab that ooh, we need some of those in here too. I'm gonna like fit so many things in here. Oh, we have the little staircase light too. Oh, that would be adorable somewhere. So it's gonna extend out here too. So we still have a lot more space. Oh, the branch lights too would be such a fun vibe. Okay. We're gonna see how these layer. Oh, yeah. Man, I'm nuts. I'm going nuts. I can't be stopped. This is like a great example of what I mean by whenever I clutter in this game, I clutter. And enjoy every moment of it. Something seems a little off of that. One of them is not centered, I think. Yeah. The right one needs to either go over more or the left one needs to come in more. Yeah, the right one needs to go over more, I think, is what it is. Well, I don't know, actually. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But it sticks out of the wall that way. Oh, that one's sticking out of the wall too. Yeah, so that's what it was. If I bring it in on both sides, I could do that. Ooh, I love that. So pretty. So pretty. I know it's a lot. It's a lot of layering. But I think that's what makes it like magical. That's what gives it more of the magic whimsy aesthetic, is there being so much to look at. I think that's technically, yeah, centered now. Okay. It's like, look at all the flowers. And with the crystal lights that'll be hanging down. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool. I'm excited. Let's see. If we do... It's very subtle, but I do want to maybe change the wood color a little bit. Dragonfly, welcome in. Thanks for the 19 streams. How are you doing? Oh, this is gonna be fun. I really wish we could add like a steam type of effect, like a foggy looking effect in here. That would be like chef's kiss. I could put some fog machines in here hidden. So in live mode, it could look kind of cool. Something to think about. Because we have these things. I could like just size them down really tiny. Oh. Oh. Wrong direction. That would have been funny though. Let's make them this like rose gold kind of color. I don't know exactly where to put them because I haven't used the fog machines enough to know exactly how they should go. Wait, I just got a follow, right? I just heard the alert. Oh, I bet that was on YouTube, wasn't it? Or something like that. Because I don't see it in my chat. I keep forgetting to update that. I'm trying to take my YouTube notifications off. Was that a subscription? Like a YouTube subscriber, rather? I missed it. I'll put him here. Kind of like cornered in this space so we can have him like next to the hot tub. And then maybe we could put some over as you enter. So kind of cornered right here. Oh, I'm like genuinely curious to see how that would look in real life. Or like in live mode. Violet Simone, thanks for the follow. I'm sorry it didn't show up in my chat, which is kind of weird. I heard the sound, but that's weird. It didn't show me in the chat. But thank you. Appreciate you being here. Anonymous, thanks for the gifted sub. I have so many like tickets now that are just kind of like laying here. I gotta put them on the tree. Let's see. Can put that here. I do like this being under this window because it's such a big plant. I'll think about how I'm gonna lay it out later. Maybe we could put one of these like outside right here. Ooh, we could do that one with the blues and pinks. Oh, well, it's completely blocking that way. That was kind of silly. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna do that here. Maybe there. It's kind of cute. Old Bay potato chips and an air freshener, autumn themed, obviously. Wait, I missed something. What's the context for that? Oh, you just got home from shopping. Okay. I was like, that's interesting. Nice. I missed the previous message on that. Have a little Gandalf there. Okay. Now, let me get the rug from Enchanted as well. That's like this. I think we could maybe put this kind of in the center. I do kind of like the blue and purple for this. I think would be fun. But I also kind of want to go with more of an earthy feel with just the greens. Oh, this one with the blue. Or maybe the lighter blue. No, I kind of like the darker blue. Let's do this. And then, now that I'm thinking about it, too, what if instead we did... this, like the actual, instead of doing the rug, what if we actually just did the grass? I feel like that might be more fun of a vibe in here. And honestly, this matches kind of the flowers we have there. Maybe I do leave that. It gives us a little more dimension and texture to the flooring. Oh, hot coffee? Oh no. We have a defector. I'm just kidding. You know what's really funny? I'll admit it. So Dragonfly, I will get on your side. We had, when was this? Was it even just yesterday? I don't remember. Earlier this week, I almost went out and was craving warm coffee, believe it or not, because it was like a misty, I think it was Monday or it might have been Tuesday, but it was like cold and windy and cloudy and misty. And I was like, I'm almost convinced to get a warm coffee. I did not. And when I went out Monday, I did get an iced coffee, but I at least thought about it. So if that makes you feel any better, not that you need to feel bad in the first place, but I almost did. This is blasphemy. I mean, I get it though. I hardly ever have hot coffee. I think the only time I can't even remember. Yeah. I don't even remember the last time I had hot coffee. Well, like, I have espresso almost every day, which, I mean, technically that is hot coffee. But it's an espresso. It's a double shot espresso. I'm surprised Phil doesn't fit up on this shelf. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, we have Phil in here. Okay, I need to get the vine plant. Get you. We'll put you up here. Put you right there. And then you come in a nice little green. Play a horror game for Halloween. I might, Empathic. It would be fun, wouldn't it? I had a lot of fun with the Midnight Walk. If I do, I will keep it like a sub VIP only stream. But it would be fun. I've also wanted to play some liminal space games because I really like liminal space games. Or at least like watching a lot of streamers play liminal space games. Isn't there no, there's not. Okay. I thought there was another swatch of those that might have been a lighter color. I was like, this could be kind of cool to put in here. So I do, like I did it for the first time the past couple of weeks where I played The Midnight Walk, which was a cozy horror game where only people who are subbed on Twitch or are on the VIP or have the VIP status can watch. And I know it's a little bit controversial. There are a lot of people who don't like sub-only streams. My rationale for it, first of all, is that I mainly play simulation games. So if I'm going to play something that's completely different genre altogether, then it's kind of like, I feel like a lot of people who follow me for the content I do play and games I do play, they're not really missing out too much. So it's kind of like just a bonus way for me to say thank y'all. But also, I still post the VODs on YouTube. So I don't have sub-only VODs, so you can even watch them on Twitch too. So it's not like you miss entirely either. So if you're not subbed, you can still watch it. You don't miss out on anything other than just not being able to be there live when I'm playing it. And I think in my opinion, I think that's a really fair way to do it. But if I end up getting a lot of hate for it, I might reconsider in the future. But I like the idea of getting to do something that's a little extra for people who want to and are able to support financially. But if you're not, then you still get to see the content. You know, I'm not keeping it exclusive. Not trying to ruffle any feathers. I always feel like I have to approach the subject very carefully because I have seen a lot of people post negatively about sub-only streams on Twitch. That's my thought process, though. I think I like the lighter colored leaves, actually, because that's a little more contrast. My caption's such a slave. Let's go to the beach, let's go get away. They say what they're gonna say. Never heard of that concept before? Yeah, I think a lot of streamers try to not do it is why. But I do play other games than just simulation games. So like I said, it's just kind of like a way where I can stream that, but then people who follow me for my Sims content or whatever with Luma Island and stuff, when I am playing a horror game, they're not like, what is this guy doing? Like, I did not sign up for this type of thing. So I'm experimenting with it a little bit. I feel like it might look a little funky, but I do kind of want to experiment with put this outside for the time being. Like, what if I were to put, oh, I still need to put a little plant here. Let me get the Bloomin' Rooms plant. Ooh, let's do the dark green on that. And then we could do like that one there. And then we'll go to Bloomin' Rooms. Show all. Oh yeah, we have this one too. It's not what I was thinking. I was thinking of this little guy. Let's do that one. All the coffee. You vote for more shirtless tank tops? Wait, what? Wait, what? Shirtless tank tops? Be one of those streamers who don't wear a shirt because they're not entertaining enough and they have to pull people in. Oops, what? What did I say? Their personalities based on their body. Wait, what? I've had some really bad interactions with people like that, so I'm very, I get a little judgmental, which I probably shouldn't be, but I love this Potter. Like, it's so pretty. It's like the braided look to it. Look at the purpley one. Oh, that's so cute. I really love how this is coming along over here. I think this is really cute. Need a sweater for all that shade. I don't know, like, obviously it reels me in too. Like, when I'm scrolling through my phone and I see one of them that's not wearing a shirt, but then I'll like sit there and watch and I'm just like, That's literally why people are watching, because I get so bored so easily, so I just leave. I never actually stay and watch. I'm sure there are some really entertaining ones somewhere. I have not come across them personally. I don't like how this looks. Like, I feel like it needs to be broken up, but I like that this is centered with the window here. But, like, I don't like the spacing between them, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Like, I want something up in here, you know? We gotta put something all up in there. This is kind of a fun plan. I've never used this, like, ever. Something about the texture on it I do not like. I don't know. I'll try to ignore that right now. But what I was saying earlier, or thinking of earlier, I didn't explicitly state it, was like putting a fountain in the center of the room. Yeah, I get that might be a bit much. Not one like this, or that. They're too big. But like the little Love Struck one could be kind of a vibe to have inside. Sleeveless. I actually do have sleeveless tanks. I've worn them a couple times in the stream. Well, I guess all tanks are sleeveless. I don't know why I said that, actually. That was really silly. I'm thinking of the ones with the hood. Like, I have a couple of the tank top hoodies. I don't know what they're called. They have, like, the little pocket in the front, like a hoodie does. But they're sleeveless hoodies, I guess. That's why I was thinking that. That's better. I like that color. Ooh, that one. Maybe the base swatch is the best one for that. Or that one. That one kind of works too with the color over here. That, I don't know. I'm gonna go with the base swatch. Only for research purposes? Of course, yeah. Oh, with the slits on the side. I'm like reading these messages all out of order. That's my brain today. Modesty can be hot, but I'm not against people who use the gifts they have up to genetic lottery or effort. As long as they're not being bad people. Yeah, exactly. I'm not at all, like, shaming people. At least I hope that's not how it came across. Was it being a little judgmental? Yes. I mean, I get it. I'm struggling to pay the bills right now, so you gotta do what you gotta do. I've thought about getting on Feet Finder. I've legitimately thought about doing that, just saying. You know, do what you gotta do to make the money, because times are very difficult right now. Do it. Sell pictures of my feet. Maybe I could put this like right here in the corner. This little thing. That's cute, right? I think it's cute. Let it blend in. The photo shoot ideas. Yeah, I would like dip my feet in things. I bet you if like I had one of those paraffin wax machine things where you dip your feet in and you peel it off, I bet that would go nuts on a site like that. You know? I might size this down. Yeah, I think that's what's throwing it off for me. It's just too big. I might be able to still leave it centered there and fit something in right here. I'm not a medical doctor. I have a PhD, but I'm not like a medical doctor now. That was a really interesting thing too. I came across people arguing on, I don't know if it was LinkedIn or TikTok or something, about people not wanting to acknowledge PhDs correctly, and they were like, they're not a medical doctor, I'm not calling them doctor, I'm calling them professor. And I'm just like, I'm not a professor though. Like, that's stupid. I'm sorry, that's just like completely stupid to call people who have PhDs professors. Like, professors are teachers. Like, what? I don't know. I lost it whenever I read that. I was like, that is the most ridiculous thing. And they were like, well, they're not medical doctors, I'm not calling them doctor. I'm like, historically, PhDs were the first doctors. I don't know if people know that or not. Like, I know the general population doesn't, but if you look historically, PhDs were the first doctors. Medical doctors were not called doctors. So they kind of took it away from PhDs to be nitpicky about it. But the things that you just find online that people say, and they say it so confidently, is just, I mean, I'm not surprised anymore. What is wrong with me tonight? I promise I'm not usually this judgmental. I sound very judgmental tonight. I'm like complaining about a lot of things. I promise I'm okay. I had a good day. I promise. I had a good day. I'm just in a weird mood. I'm in a mood. No, I need to stop. I need to stop. I really do. I'm sounding really mean, I feel like. Oh, yeah, we have this cute little plant. Oh, yeah, you're going in here somewhere. We'll put you up here with Viney. From the Grange Mudroom kit. I've completely forgot about it. Okay, so you go there, and then we're going to put you in front like that. Oh, that's so cute. So cute. It is a safe space. It really is. It is a safe space. I never, ever mean to offend. Well, sometimes I do, but it depends. It's Bria. Welcome in. How are you doing? Thanks for the follow. Okay, we have to put Fernie. Fernie the Fab has to go in here somewhere. I don't like him at the... Well, it actually doesn't stick out as much as I thought it did. I could size it down. Maybe we put him over here by the entrance. We listen and we don't judge. And then you proceed to say things that are super judgy. Essentially is what that trend is. We listen and we don't judge. I really hate you. What? We listen and we don't judge. You're here for the judgment? Oh, thank you for the gifted sub. It's Bria. You got a sub. Oh my god, thank you so much for all of the gifted subs. Really, really, really appreciate it. And I know the people who get them definitely appreciate it. Ooh. I don't know if I quite want to go in this direction. Yeah. It's like when you size it down, it gets the weird shadow. That would be so cute otherwise. Oh, actually even sized up, it's kind of shadowy there, isn't it? I like the whimsy vibe of this. I know we have the other one that's actually from Enchanted by Nature, which could be cute. Where did it go? I had it earlier. Where are you? I haven't played that in a while. Where are you? There we go. Okay. There it is. Yeah, look at that. The shadows. I guess because it's inside the window, so it's casting a shadow from the window. Packing done? Awesome. Where are you? I'm so sorry. Say the next part. Yeah, I think it's just because it's on the inside of the window that's causing that. I could probably, like, take some type of... Oh, where's the, like, screwy nut light? Where is that? This. Yeah, the nuts and bolts. Like, I could probably size it down and put it in here and it would be fine. Oh, or not. Sometimes you can do that behind objects and it'll lighten them up a good bit. That one did not really do it for me. Man, that would be so cute, but it looks so bad, so I'm not gonna do it. I don't think I actually want to change these, but I kind of forgot to look. Ooh, that's actually kind of a vibe. Oh, that one's like more vibrant. I like the contrast with that. I don't know if it'll look good though with this. Hamby Bean, thanks for the 2 streams, 2 Phillips. How are you doing? Yeah, I do too. I saw a couple of plants in the trailer, but it looked like one of them might be like pre-cluttered that's on the display already. Should I do this? I just want to see what it looks like. Since I didn't play around with it. I do kind of like it. It doesn't match as much with the wallpaper is the only thing. But I like the contrast with it. Like, it stands out from all of the layers that I have because I have so many things. It's like more lush looking. Wait, that's not the same. Wait, which one did I do here? Oh, yeah, I chose the wrong one there. There we go. It gets us an extra pop of color. I don't know if I'd want that here, though, necessarily. Regular watcher, but just started checking in. Yeah, I've noticed that. I noticed that with a few people. I'm able to see like who's on. Like I can see a list of people who's watching right now. I'm watching. I'm always watching, y'all. Always watching. Yeah, if you get a gifted sub, you just like, you don't have to worry about ads. You get all the emotes that come with the tier 1. And then you don't have to pay for anything or anything. It just expires after a month. So yeah, I've heard the same thing. If you don't comment, it doesn't count as a view. I've heard that too. I've heard that too from another streamer. I can't remember who I was watching, but I heard that for the first time, and I was like, interesting. Interesting. I don't know, y'all, if I like this or not. I like how vibrant it... I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it for right now. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let me get this other one. I want this, but the bigger one. Maybe we could put that down here. That's what I'm talking about. I want there to be so many plants that it's overwhelming. Okay, I have this one sitting over here. Could I maybe put, they don't show up very well over there. Let's put these over here. We'll put you there, and then we'll put you, which you still need to work on the swatches for you. I'll put that back. Also, where's the round one? The other round one. Oh, it's right there. That's funny. I thought that was like part of it, I guess. I didn't even realize it was clipping through like that, but I do kind of like the look of that. What if I leave it like that? That's kind of cool with the fern. That's funny. It's pretty funny. Ooh, let's do that one. That's fun. I think I do still want to switch these because that one's taller. So maybe you could put you like back up in there. We'll put you here. And then let me get another little plant of, oh, that's big. That's a bit bigger than I was expecting. Also, I kind of forgot. Let me instead take these. Maybe I could put crystals on either side of this. Make it a little bit smaller, like 0.18. Put that there, have crystals coming out, I think would be a cool vibe. Maybe we get this one. Put you over here. Okay, then I'm gonna grab our glows. Here we go. Start getting some crystals in here because I hadn't been really putting any crystals anywhere. Okay, we'll take you, size you down, and then I want to get this to be the blue color. We're gonna size this down to like 0.15-ish, maybe. We put you back up in there. Just start kind of putting some crystals in a little bit. Oh, living for this stream, literally what you needed this week. Aw, thank you. Going to post a screenshot in the Discord later of the ones you're talking about. Oh wait, for what? What are you gonna post? Lurky turkey, are you getting ready for bed? Lurk away. Yeah, we got all the plant clutter in here. We're getting all the plant clutter. Okay. I don't know where to put you. Maybe I could put these over here. Up against this wall. Nope. There we go. Grab that. We'll put these over up in this area. Have the little lantern here. You put that up against the wall right there. Have a little lantern. Let's make it. Could use that one. That's fine. And then what if we end up doing, I don't think I want to use ivy necessarily, but I was thinking like the flowers. We could put like a set of the flowers the viney flowers. I actually kind of like the yellow in here if I were to use these. Oh, the trellis. Wait. The trellis would be really pretty. Boom, 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 boom. I do like the trellis. Yeah, I think I like the trellis. We could do that color even if we wanted to. I think I like the brown though. Bring more of the dark browns in. 2 plants that are side by side. The purple pink flowers and the super light leaves. They look like Bulbasaur. I love Bulbasaur. He's my favorite. Unpopular opinion, apparently. I like saw one of those videos, you know, where the babies, they have their toddler go up to a Pokemon to select Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur. Everyone was hating on Bulbasaur in the comments. And like how much of a disappointment it would have been if you had chosen Bulbasaur. I'm just like, Bulbasaur's my favorite. Back off. I love Bulbasaur. I don't know if I want this one here, but I'll leave it for now. Yeah, Bulbasaur's cute. Y'all know I have my little, like, Lego Bulbasaur over here. Have him on my shelf. He is my fave. He's my fave. I've been in this room the whole stream, y'all. I need to get going. I need to get some other things done. Granted, I am having fun, but still. I feel like I need to pick up the pace a little. Is that the same? I think so. It's like 4 different ones. I grabbed that one, that one. Ah, that's the one. I need the cluster. Little cluster. Then I'm gonna, I know it looks weird right now, but it'll look a little bit better soon. Went from 0 to cluttered up real quick, yeah. I mean, this was the last room that we hadn't laid out, so I was like, I might as well just go ahead instead of laying it out and then going somewhere else to clutter, just go ahead and start the clutter phase here. Let's try 0.15. Yeah, I think that'll be good, and I'll have to rearrange these a little bit. Have little crystals coming up under the fountain. You get another cluster. Banana, 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 banana. Okay, we'll do that. I'll bring you over, bring you over. Okay, and then I want to like mix in some blue crystals a little bit with that. Yeah, now you can't unhear the banana. I love that for you. Oh yeah, you definitely don't worry about it. If y'all can't chat, you can't chat. It's fine. I don't even keep up with all the chats very well sometimes anyway. I appreciate you being here, even lurking. I mean, that still supports the stream, so you just being here helps. I appreciate it. I feel honored to have any time from anyone. This doesn't look like the right swatch to me. Like, is it? It's not. Yeah, it should be this one. I thought so. I knew that looked weird. Oh, Grace. Oh, Grace. Okay, yeah, that one's right. Now I'm going to be paranoid. I'm going to have to double check those at some point. Okay, now what if I made this the ceiling, though? I'll see this, and then I might do the tan. We'll have to see. So that's with the dark color. Hey, woo. Here by referral, a fellow Texan Mel from, oh, okay, from Lucy's stream this morning. Thank you so much, Christine Weenie. I love your name. I love your name so much. Welcome in. How are you doing? I can't help but laugh now. Thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not a Mel. Love that. I might have to sit down soon. Let's see. I think this was the other one. Yeah. I'm just curious to see what this looks like with this ceiling. In a way, I actually do kind of like that one. But I think I still like the dark one better. I think I like the dark better. We're getting all of the gifted subs today. You get a sub, and you get a sub, you get a sub. We have the Oprah of gifted subs in here. Also, wait a second, really quickly before... Yeah, I thought it was that one. Oh. What? Why did I do that? I knew something looked weird about that. I was like, it shouldn't be size down. I get it clips into the ceiling, but that's fine. As long as it doesn't clip above, all is well. Okay. Fix that. Oh my god, my camera's going all over the place. Okay. Now, I will go ahead and say this, that if you do end up downloading this build to play in, you will have to delete this. This is just for the vibes, what we're doing here. I know for a fact the little glow orb things, they can't walk around. Sims Build Tour request. Thank you, Mel. We have a Sims Build Tour request. So, we are working on a Fairy Beach Castle. And it's inspired from the Enchanted by Nature kit, obviously. It's fairy focused, but I really liked the green and tan color swatch and the blue as well. So it made me think of beach. Immediately when I saw these colors, these color combinations, it gave me beachy vibes. So that's the inspiration for the build. This is like the main building over on the left side with the living quarters and such, but we have our living space here. One of the big, like, great hall spaces off of that. And then we have our kitchen with a little breakfast nook area, which is really cute. Little bathroom. We only have one bathroom in the whole thing, but that's because fairies don't really need to use the bathroom, which is why I ended up putting like a little fake utility closet, and we have our entrance to what will be the basement. And then we have on the second floor, we have this bar space, like an entertainment space with a lot of seating over here, and that's because it's off of the ballroom area. So, you know, imagining that this will be more like a dance hall space. We have a piano over here. So this is gonna be relatively open. We're not gonna put a ton of furniture and stuff in here. Then we have a little seating area off of that. And then coming back over to the main part of the build, if you come through the little opening here, we have our office space. We have a hallway that gets us to our toddler bedroom, which is really cute. We still have to go through and clutter everything, so it's just the base furniture that's laid out right now. Then we have like a little spellcaster room for our butler who protects us from the loose werewolf in the castle. And then we have, going up another floor, we have the library space off of that, staircase. And this is open all the way to the bottom, which I think is a really cool little feature. And then we have like a little mudroom area that you can come in from this balcony space off of a den. So imagine you could go grab a book over here and then come over here, sit down, read it if you wanted to. And then we have off of the hallway from there, a cute little toddler teenage bedroom. So fun vibes in here. And then, oh, you know what? I actually placed that. I just realized I never changed the swatch of them. That's kind of funny. Or did I? Oh, no, I did. I wanted to bring the red from the comforter out a little bit. Never mind. Okay, I lied. Then we have our apothecary over in this tower space, apothecary space. And then this is like a working space off of that. So we have our apothecary cabinet, a little sink. So this is kind of like a workspace together in this area is what I was thinking of. And then when you come up to the next floor, we have our like kind of king and queen quarters. They have the whole top floor here. So their bedroom, nice big double door entryway to a hall, and then they have their wardrobe stuff over here that's open to a balcony space, which is really cool. And then off of the staircase directly is a little paint nook area, which is really cute. And then they have like a living space all their own off of that. And then there's like a little walkway where it's like ventilated, where you can kind of see out, get some fresh air. And then there's like a little craft, like knitting space off of that with a balcony where you can see down into the terrarium that's off the living space down here. So those are the vibes for that. And then over on this side, we have the throne room on the main entryway. So you walk in through here, the townsfolk, they can see like these stones. We're kind of pretending like these are magical stones that give the king and queen their powers, and like they power the thrones. So they sit in the throne and they like gain magical charge from them is kind of what I'm thinking. And then their daughters sit over here. They have their own kind of mini platform space with their little thrones. And then people can come over here and sit down. And then we have a little shrine off of that, like a chapel space for Spruce Almighty, who grants them their powers. So that's kind of the vibe. I don't think I missed anything. But it's going to be really fun outside too. I have a lot of details I want to put outside. I put this as an example way back in like one of the first streams. I'm going to take a lot of the island living stuff, like the coral pieces, and put it all over the roof, which honestly might, I don't think we can do that. It has to be the plants, but still, it'll be really fun to get those little details in as well. So it's going to be kind of like sea beachy themed. So it's going to be exciting. Atlantis vibes. Ooh, that's like a good inspo. That's really good inspo. Y'all, I hadn't saved. I don't think I've saved at all tonight. Oh, please don't crash. Okay. It took a second. I actually would have cried, I think. Oh, I did? Okay, I did. Okay. I have saved. It's been a while, though, I think. You saw me do it earlier. Okay, thank goodness. Not that it matters now, but it had been a minute. Okay. I'm going to get my chair now. We're going to sit down. I think I need to sit down. I've been standing up the whole time, so that's good. That's good. I've been live for a couple of hours now, so I can sit down for the last hour or so. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, chill mode engaged. I got my butt pillow, feels amazing. What happened to my plant here? Messing with this, did that really? What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Already, the game is coming after me. Oh, we got a cat picture, Mel. Mel got a kitten cat. There's your kitten cat. Solid white. Very, very white. How cute. Look how cute. Isn't that cute? I'll put that in the catalog. Same size as Floof Demon. I was gonna make a comment about that. It looked kind of big. It was a big little, big little kitty. What a big little kitty. Okay, we have these shelves here too. We gotta get more plants, y'all. I really didn't intend, and I don't intend to have the entire stream on this room. We've been vibing though. We've been having fun. Let's see, what could we put? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What if we put... I don't want to, like, go full on jungle, but a fern could be a nice touch in here. Somewhere. Size down. Nah, needs a weird shadow. Not going to do that. Okay, I need little plants or something to put on the shelves here. That's what I'm looking for. I already have the vast majority of the tiny plants over here. Not sure we're going to be able to get like a whole lot of variety necessarily. I might just put different swatches of those. Okay, this little guy goes on there. I'll put you. Ooh, I like that. It brings in the color on the wallpaper right here. Round cotton ball. It did look like a round cotton ball, didn't it? I never actually played with the swatch on this, but I liked the purple. So what if we get like a blue? Ooh, the blue with the yellow could be fun. Oh, thank you, Lenny, for the hydrate. Appreciate it. Yeah, we can put that there. Honestly, I wouldn't mind putting another fill potentially. I mean, we could do that. We could put another fill. Oh, this swap, or this goes up there. I don't really like the look of that though. That's not like one of my favorites necessarily. We could put the Grange Mudroom Kit plant, and I like it sized up. It looks so good even sized up. Might size it down just a smidgen though. A smidge-origin. Yeah, something like that. Mm-hmm. Maybe make it green and make it rain. That's what I have down here, isn't it? Or what? Oh, no, I didn't. Let's use the brown one. Do that. Yeah, I would like a mini plant kit. Maybe I shouldn't say that because we have so much DLC, but if we had a dedicated kit that was just tiny plants, I would be done. No, we haven't finished the basement. We actually have a lot to do with the basement. Maybe we can get to that after I finish getting to a good stopping point with this room. That would be a good thing to focus on, probably. I have this little plant. We could put this up here, maybe. I don't really want like a... I don't really like a lot of the pots though. Not really vibing with that room. Oh, this little guy could be cute in here. You can go way up here. The freezer bunny. You can put a little freezer bunny up here. I think that'd be cute. And then one more plant. I could do the blooming rooms. You know what? Honestly, this sized up. Oh, just like a little, maybe not quite that big, but I would like it to be a little bit larger. What if I did like, yeah, like that? And then I'll do that to the other plant below too. And then we could do maybe that one there. And then for this, we can scale up maybe 1.35. Just to give it a little more, yeah, it needs to fill in the space just a smidge more. Okay, now I want to see, I'll finish the lighting. I'm not going to do that on stream tonight, but that'll be the next step there, is to do all the hanging lights here. I just want to see what it looks like without the saucer lights in here. Yeah, I like the mood lighting already. If we go to nighttime. Yeah, I like this. This is going to be nice. And then we'll have some crystals hanging down like this one, but everywhere. Yeah. Could you imagine like sitting in this hot tub like this? Like looking out at the view. You have like windows all around you. Like, ugh. I need this. In real life, yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? And then maybe I could even do like a little fairy light strand or something in here. We'll see. I think with the crystals though, it'll be fine. Okay, let's get off of that. I'm gonna save. We have a lot to do. A lot for the basement. I still don't know everything I'm putting in the basement quite yet. Okay, so we have this. I like it wrapped around there. I can't go this way because then it like deletes our stairs, unfortunately. But if you're familiar with basements and how it, like if you line it up to the floor above it, it puts this mound. I actually purposely did this right here because I like the look of it, like the sand, because when you're facing out to the sea, you get wind up off the shore. And I like the idea that it's blowing sand up against the castle, and so we actually get like kind of a mound up against the wall of the castle toward the back. So that is done intentionally. I understand that that's like a glitch in the game, but that's why I have like weird random pieces like this sticking out. It's just like a fun effect, I think. So I kind of want to like do that real quick. I know it's not the most fun thing, but let me do that. And then we can like move forward. I think I just want it like maybe... Oh, it's not gonna let me? What? Yeah, what do you mean? Not gonna let me put that there. I need to be able to see where I'm going. Oh, no. Let me see. Why is it higher? Wait, yeah, it's actually higher. Wait, what? Oh, that's so weird. I guess because it's... Okay, well, I fixed it. I guess technically they're not attached. The floors aren't attached. That's okay. I'm going to ignore that. I didn't like the way it looked whenever it was all the way up, though. So we're going to leave it like that. Because you can kind of see it, the space here. It's not all the way up, but shh, it's fine. We can overlook that. If I can overlook that, I think we all can overlook that. Okay, so I'm going to close this off because I don't want to actually... I mean, we could use it as a room. Like, I can't connect this because then it, like, actually will glitch out. Like, I could maybe do this. Just want to make sure it doesn't break our stairs. Okay. But I think... Did I need that wall like that there? I don't think so. I think I can get rid of this. Yeah, it's just the outline. So maybe we could actually use these as rooms. It's kind of a weird shell, but... This was just a placeholder. Like, it does not need to be this big. I don't intend on it being this big necessarily either. I don't think I sunk it down. I could have at some point, but it was weird that usually in the game, if you have it on one floor, it's the same on the other though. So, or like in one section. It's kind of weird that this was higher than this, but they're the same floor. So I don't know how that happened. Unless it doesn't matter when they're separate, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, so all I had were like pictures I want to put up around the castle down here. So these are just like gonna chill down here for right now. We're gonna put these up whenever we go through and clutter the castle. Okay, so we're gonna have like a dungeon space of some sort. I'm almost wondering if we should actually do another subfloor. Like, we could put another floor under here and break the game again. So it's like super secret to get down to the dungeon. Wouldn't need to be super big. I don't know exactly where it's going to go yet. We got to figure out this. Like, I don't think this is going to be this big. So let me go ahead and like move some of these. We can definitely shrink this in. This is just kind of a placeholder for the time being. Make sure I didn't break anything up here, because anytime you do dragging up the platform... Wait, how did that happen? I don't want that there. Oh God, what now? Okay. I guess I'm fine with it being on the inside there. That's fine. Okay. Thank goodness that didn't turn into a whole ordeal. Okay, so our ladder is over here. And then I'm gonna put a wall behind it. Maybe we could close that off. So it would be fun to do something with this room. I'm not sure what yet, but I'm gonna leave this here. And then if we have our servers quarters down here, what's the proper name for that? Like, what am I trying to say? There's a word for it, I think. Oh yes, I did think about the debug baby. I haven't forgotten about that. We are gonna put the debug baby. Ooh, a wine cellar. That could be fun. Like, use this as a little wine cellar area. That could be really cute, because I could just put the nectar racks. You know, like, we could just put nectar racks in here. Whoops. Could, like, have some barrels sized down. Maybe. Maybe not. It's a little bit of a tight space. Maybe size them down again. They can be mini barrels. That's fine. That could be fun. I've actually not had a wine cellar in a build of mine that I can think of. I've had nectar, like, in a basement of a house, but not like a wine cellar, like a dedicated room for it. I'm probably going to change up the way this looks, like what's on what wall, but just to get the, oh, I already have that, just to get the items in here. Okay. Yeah, it was a good idea. And then, like, I could even just block this off, like it's a hall space, and then I could have an archway or something from there. This almost looks inappropriate. Trying to think here. Well, it does. I'm just stating the obvious here. That looks a little inappropriate, especially from this angle. A pantry. A pentry. A penetry. Right here. Is that where we want that? Here, I won't even, like, make it work. I'll block it off like that. That kind of helps a little bit. Yeah. No, you're right. I definitely feel like underground pantry is a good thing. And this is technically right under the kitchen. Oh, it would have been really cool to build in a direct access down from there. There's no way I'm fitting a staircase. But it would have been really cool. Excuse me. Sorry. You're a genius. I'm not gonna say anything. Just given the room. I mean, honestly, I could just extend this out. Like, we could have it go further back. Honestly, don't mind it going to the edge right here of the kitchen space. This kind of slopes downward, so it still makes sense that it would pile up there. Not to get, like, super analytical about it, but also to get super analytical about it. Let me put this over here. I'm a genius. Merch? Should I make merch that says... I'm a genius. We could make it like a really big pantry. That's massive. This is a big castle, though. We could do it. I think that would be fun. Let's do like a really big pantry. I think that could be really, really fun. We could even like block this off potentially as like a separate room. We could pretend to have like an icebox room or something. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I mean, that is essentially going to be like another kitchen space, I feel like, at that point. Okay. So our oh, wait. Before I forget, we do have this room. We're going to need a staircase that will get us down there. I'm thinking up against this wall. We could have a staircase if we extend it. I don't know how far over it needed to go. That's a guess. Oh. Okay, just needs to extend out. Boop. Okay. And then we'll get us a staircase. I'm just gonna get a placeholder right now. So we can go down off of there. Okay, if I bring this wall out and push this in. There we go. So it's not quite as big. Yeah, I like that better. And then I actually want a wall to go across there. I want it to be like super dingy looking, you know? Yeah, the debug food stuff in this pack will be interesting to see. With it being more kid focused, I think it'll be really interesting to see how that plays out. Also, I think I want this to be actually blocked off. Maybe even hidden. Maybe we'll put another hidden bookcase. Ooh, we could use the fancy bookcase. Like, what if we have the Secret Sanctuaries bookcase here, which is 2 tiles? And we could have this be kind of like a hallway that still extends out. And have bookcases on both sides. Right, I want it to kind of be closed off a bit more, like more sectional from room to room. Because it is a basement space. Okay, so again, we don't have to use all of this space either. Like, I could move this wall in if I wanted. If we want to do something like that. Sassy Mushroom, welcome in. Thanks for the raid. How are you doing? Did you have a good stream? What'd you play? What'd you play? I love your name. Sassy Mushroom. But yes, welcome in. Played the Very Veggie Challenge. Nice. Nice. The new Lil Simsy Legacy. That sounds fun. We're building a fairy beach castle. So we're working on the basement. We have like a little dungeon space and the servants' quarters. So that's what we're working on right now. But It's a pretty big build. We have like our main living space is on the left side, so we have like our couple of princesses. We have a teenager and a toddler daughter. We have like a fun little bar space here off of the ballroom, so you can just like walk across. We have an office space. That's the toddler bedroom. And then we have like a spellcaster room, and then we have an apothecary above that in the tower here. Teenage bedrooms over here, and then a library space with a little den off of it. And then above that is where like the king and queen is, and they have their bedroom like over here with their wardrobe and stuff. And then a little art nook, their own living space with a TV, and then like a craft area with an outdoor balcony with on top of a terrarium. So it's kind of a fun vibe. And then our throne room is over here with a chapel off of it. So we have our shrine for Spruce Almighty. And that's the ballroom. And then we have like a crystal garden space up here. So we just started cluttering some tonight, and we started cluttering up with this room. So we just have the basic layout of things in all these rooms, and we got to go back and clutter on them. But we're working on the layout of the basement. But thank you. I love building. That's what I primarily do in The Sims. I'm primarily a builder. Would like to get into some gameplay. I'm excited about the Adventure Awaits because I might seriously do some gameplay with the cooking competition. I think that would be really fun. Let's go ahead and get some lights in these rooms. Put one in here. Okay. Just gonna like have these pictures all over random walls right now. Okay, so the only thing I need down here is the servants' quarters and then a bathroom and this big space. Now I'm wondering if we have two separate bedroom spaces, because obviously with the castle this big, just having one I feel like would not be enough. We need at least two. So excited for Adventure Awaits. Seems to have just as much customization, yeah, as B&H. Definitely. The scheduling looked really good. Like the idea of, you know, you could schedule your kids to go over to grandma's for the weekend or something like that, or go to camp for the summer season. Like, it's really, really cool. I like the aspect too of scheduling actions. So I like how it like actually in a way automates, like you could just have a daily task type thing set up. If you even turn your house into a venue of some sort, you could just like assign your sim to do their daily stuff, like make sure they eat or whatever, instead of having to do it randomly or sporadically. Just set it every day so they sleep at this time, they get up at this time. So you could actually create like routines in the game if you use your own house as like a venue of sorts. I know it's not going to work very well that way, but I like the idea of trying to use it in some interesting ways. Yeah, there's a I feel like there's a lot of back and forth about the imaginary friends. It's like a hodgepodge mix of reviews on that. Let's see. This could be open here. I was thinking a bookcase would be there, but let me see. If I were to put this all the way down, I could have bookcase, and then this one single tile here is an archway or doorway, and then this could be a bathroom. I can't extend this out. What if I extend this out one more tile? I think that would be really helpful, actually. Yeah. Same rule applies, but then that gives us more space here. So if this is going to be open, we could have this be a room right there. Maybe they have an office space as well. Or a living. Maybe it's like 2 bedrooms with a shared little living space. They need like a little kitchenette space, maybe. Think the attic from the Pink Victorian, if you remember what I did up in the attic there. For that one mom who lived at the top that we renovated. I added a kitchenette so she wouldn't have to go all the way down 3 stories to get to the kitchen. So there could be like a kitchenette space off of the pantry here. Living space. We could still fit probably another bedroom. It'd be a little bit tight though. Sassy Mushroom, thanks for the follow. Let's see here. I'm like catching up on the chats here. I'm not looking for Annabelle to be in the game. Yeah, it does look a little bit creepy. Fine, as long as you don't add certain toys, right? I think so, even though it's the only doll. Yeah, only the one of them is actually evil. You have an evil one, a competitive one, a creative one, and then a goofy one. Oh, that was our... Oh, we hit our goal of 500! Oh, that's awesome! Why is my flower not bloomed? Is my stream elements glitched out? What does it say? I think it says 499. It's so tiny on my screen, I can't see what it is. Wait, why did it not do the thing? Why did it not bloom? I'm checking something. Give me a second. Why is this acting up right now? I literally open this every time before stream. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it says $4.99. I wonder if that's because there was a follow before the stream started. Like, it was live, the stream was on, but it was starting soon, and I didn't have the overlay up. I wonder if that's what it is. Yay! Okay, I fixed it. It should be showing up as bloomed soon. Hopefully. I don't know. But thank you. That was anticlimactic. It didn't bloom. That's kind of sad. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Sassy Mushroom. What a fun milestone. Yeah, it'd definitely be elementing. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have to do some spoopy builds soon. Like, I can't wait too long to do that. We're gonna have to get into that soon. Excuse me. So we could have like the living space here. I feel like this layout's gonna be a little weird, but that's kind of awkward looking. What if I did a diagonal there? I feel like it would still need a diagonal here though. Recreate one of the Conjuring houses. That's actually a really good idea. That could be really cool. A haunted cabin in the woods. I like that idea a lot. That could be really fun. I like the way you're thinking. I hate that it's not like aligned. I'd have to bump that out even more, and that's tiny. This would be a tiny room though, wouldn't it? I feel like that would be kind of evil to give that person such a small room. I like the idea though that it might be a little bit tight because it is a basement. So maybe we do just kind of have it be one tile wide right here. And then we have bathroom, a little living space here, and then like a little kitchen area right here. You'd use the haunted cabin for a tarot reader and paranormal investigator gameplay. Ari always has some really fun ideas for gameplay. Yeah, a single bed I think would have fit just fine in the smaller one. Boom 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 boom. Doom 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 doom. Meow 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 meow. Sorry. Now I want everything down here to be stone. Everything is going to be stone. And I might even use a different stone down here. Maybe we use this one. Wait, that looks the same. It is the same. We're going to use something different. And then I end up pulling the same exact stone that we've been using. Like, I want it to be darker. What if we go with like a really dark? I don't know if I want it. Well, I still want it to have some green to it. This does have cute little flowers in it, though. It's really dark and it has little blooms. Maybe we do that. You keep a whole sim journal of challenges, and I just love that. That's like me with my Google Docs, and I have all my build ideas listed out. Literally get the Sims just to play in the Conjuring house. And the thing is you could even have it be like a haunted lot. I think there's a lot trait that's like makes it a haunted house or something. Be really fun for gameplay. This is kind of a cutesy floor, which there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I forgot that was cottage living. I actually used cottage living in here. I forgot. You know what? It could actually be cool to use the castle estate kit downstairs in the basement. It's not like as cutesy. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I still want to channel the fairy vibes. I don't want it to just be completely different downstairs. So this would be like a fairy dungeon. You know, it's gonna have still some like little touches to it. You make all your Sims houses haunted? I made, for my big Gothic mansion build I did last year, I made it haunted. It had a haunted house trait. I don't know if I'll do another build quite as large as that. Because I want to be able to get through different builds. I don't want to just do one build. And I did do different builds last year, but I mean, I was like playing the game nonstop in order to do it. And I also used a lot of CC in that one. I probably... This has like the grass in it, which I'm not sure I really want to use. I think that's supposed to be like the matching swatch to that, and it looks a little weird. Yeah, I'm not really liking the floors from Enchanted. I might go with something different. I like the B&H floors, but they don't really go with the walls is the problem. You have two different stones, which always looks kind of weird. Shucks. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? All the CC you have are goth and witchy objects. I have a lot of Halloween objects in CC. Like a lot of Halloween decor and things like that. A lot of fun, but a challenge because it was a vampire with a werewolf. Took a while for them to get over themselves and their hatred of the other. Definitely an enemies to lovers. That's really fun. Okay, y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do down here. Oh, wait, that's kind of a vibe. Wait. We do have this. Well, for the bedrooms, though, that would be kind of weird to have a grass flooring. I'm not really vibing. I'm not vibing with the options in here. Wondering if I should just go ahead and do this anyway and ignore the fact that it's grass. Maybe down here I could actually do Castle Estate. For the dungeon part, that could make a bit more sense. It's a Nightmare Before Christmas book you found at Walmart. Ooh. That sounds fun. What am I doing? Oh yeah, Castle Estate. What do we think about that? Like just actually going Castle Estate for the dungeon part. Because then it's like, yeah, you really don't want to be down here. I'm trying to be okay with this. I still don't know if I like the grass flooring down here. It's a bit weird, but I think it's whimsy in a fun way. We could do I wish this was dark. I wish we got the bloom. Yeah, we only have it with that one swatch with the flowers. That would be really cute. I mean, I could change the walls. Let me see for a second. I'm just playing around. So actually, I'd want this to be there and that to be in there, leading into the dungeon. Okay, let me play with the walls just a little bit longer. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, we do have these walls from Enchanted. Those could definitely work too, because they look a little bit dingy. I mean, that actually matches the Castle Estate flooring. I like the idea of stone like this better, but that could work. I mean, that doesn't look that bad together. I want it to have a darker tone is the only thing, but I can't win everything. I can't get everything I want. It's like I'm gonna have to have a trade-off of some sort. It's a very light and airy dungeon. Or, this isn't the dungeon though, it's just the basement space. It does kind of match the aesthetic though upstairs a bit better with it being lighter. Gotta go to bed. No problem. Thanks for hanging out tonight. It's been fun. Thanks for being number 500. I don't know, y'all. I'm not... I feel like I might just do this. Maybe parts of it could be stone. Like, I like the cellar being stone. Maybe this little room could be stone. Whoops. Ah, where am I? The hallway area could be stone. Maybe the bedrooms could be this. And then everywhere else is stone. And the bathroom can also be that. Okay, I'm gonna try this for right now. We'll see how it pans out. I'm still not sure. I'm feeling insecure about it. I think it's, wait, no. It's actually a door, so I think it is in the doors. See, that's what I was afraid of. These look super modern, so it's kind of like, how are we gonna meld the styles together? I like the green. I feel like the green kind of works. I don't have, okay, yeah, let me get all the pictures out. I literally did it on every single one. I covered up a picture. Okay, so we can have that. And then for archways, do we have any that are more stone oriented like this? Do we have a maybe wider one? Ooh, the werewolves is kind of a vibe. That's better though. Fits better. I don't want the wood. I want everything to be stone. Rock and stone. I Honestly, that lighter color, I think, matches better than the others. Put that there. Boom. And then I don't know if I want the door to be here or over there. I feel like it depends on how I lay out the living room space, because this is obviously going to be the main space, so maybe it's better to have the door in the hallway. Yeah, Jack Skellington's awesome. What would be like a fun door to have in the basement down here? Ooh, I could use something like this. I don't want to get too far off the rails though. Those do look kind of evil, don't they? And scary. Not sure that's quite the vibe I want down here necessarily. I'm not sure I'm feeling that. I mean, Realm of Magic doors, I know they're wooden, but might as well just use the Enchanted by Nature doors, though, if I'm going to do that. Yeah, I think it's coming together. It's taken a moment. I don't want that. That's, like, not at all. That has a window on it. I don't think there's going to be an Enchanted by Nature door that would make sense with the vibe I have going on down here. Like, we have the wooden doors. I don't really like the way that looks, if I'm being honest. I'm just gonna do it. We'll use these. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay. I like the idea of just having the doors be on the hall. Space right there. And then I still want it to kind of have this closed off feel to it. So we'll do that, and then I'll put archways, I think. Oh, we do have, oh, that's the taller, whoopsies. There we go. Put these like that. I think that is the same. Well, yeah. Wait, is this? No, because this is from Riviera. Did Riviera have a single? I don't think, did it? It's okay if it doesn't. I'll still use that, but... Oh, that's refined living room kit. What? Yeah, it doesn't. It only has the doubles. It only has the double arches. That looks like wood, so I don't want that. I think I'm just gonna stick with this one. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't quite match, but it's okay. I'm gonna try to overlook that. And then I think I want this to be an archway. A single archway. It'll be fine. Doop, doop, doop. Bum. Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna just go ahead and square that off. Might make this little utility closet or something. Kind of similar to over here. actually kind of cool looking with the design of that. Ooh, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let me go ahead. I'll use this one down here. It's fine. Put that on the outside here. I think that's all of that. And then... boop. Okay. Then we have our dungeon down here. I'm gonna have to like grab a lot of stuff for the jail. All the jail stuff. From get to work. How do we want to set this up? How are we gonna organize this? What shall we do? Get the little bird cage? Ooh, wait. I actually think that could be cute. Wait a second. This might seem a bit silly. What if we had... I could carry it all the way down, I guess. Let me see how much... It's going to be a bit tight, though, if we do it like that. So, what if this... I could size up, and these could be like... Or I could even leave them sized down. Do these fit on shelves? I don't know if there's a display shelf. Because I'm thinking this could be a fairy gel. Like we could force them to be sized down. And as a fairy, this is how you get put in gel. So we have like different compartments in the dungeon, like maybe this area is for the fairies to go to jail for different occults. I don't know why I'm doing this. My brain is like gone today. Yeah, I didn't think it would. It's too wide. It's kind of weird, though, that we have this and they didn't give us, like, a thing for it, necessarily. And then we have that light, I think. I have to find it, too. Space these out a little bit more. Sapphire, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see if there is something I can use from debug as like a pretend fairy. You pre-ordered the expansion pack? Nice. What are you most excited about? I could get like the really dark ones. Yes. Still don't know like what shelf I'm gonna use, but I can easily change them at least. Ooh, I like that. That's like a dark brown. Okay, never mind. We're gonna use that. Okay, I'm gonna save because it's been a minute since I've done that. Everything. I like the little kettle thing from the pre-order item. And I do like the outdoor heat lamp. I don't really care about the socks personally. Because the dine out lamp that we have that does that is kind of like, I don't know, not as fun looking. The socks look cute though. But I definitely feel like the outdoor lamp is going to be probably the one I use the most out of all of them. Well, I don't know. I do put the like little kettles in like all of my builds. Not so much a heat lamp. So I might have just lied. Lies. I didn't mean to though. I might put more in here, but this is all I'm gonna do for right now. I could wrap it around. Let's get the doors. Let's get the doors. Let's get the doors. I need to figure out. Oh, that's right. I don't technically need the walls for this, do I? Whoopsies. Man, these are high. Or those aren't. These are. That was kind of silly of me. Well, it helped me lay it out at least. So, that's fine. Everything's fine. Ba-doo-doo. Ba-doo. 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 Ba-doo-doo. Banana. Banana. Boom, 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 I have not pre-ordered yet. I usually don't pre-order. I kind of wait for the day it comes out and then I just buy it. Okay, I need to figure out the stairs. Castle Estate. Castle Estate. Castle Estate. Castle Estate. Castle Estate. Do we not have stairs from Castle Estate? I thought we did. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. It's just overlooking them. Okay. So we have that going on down here. It's dark and dingy. Let's go back to getting some more of this stuff. Yeah, I even buy all the caskets, and I don't know why. I never use them. But it's just like FOMO for when I do use them. But hey, Ambrosia Peach, how you doing? Should I put beds? I don't know if I'm feeling generous. I'll put... I guess I might... What I might end up doing... How much space do we have here? I mean, I can extend this. I can bump it out. Could even bump it out further if I wanted to. I'm thinking I might make this like a hallway instead and put 2 separate cells. Because why not just make them bigger, you know? Might still put a wall here. Oops. Doom doom ba doom boom ba doom boom ba boom. Maybe do something like that, and then I can get a lot more space potentially if I bring this. Well, with the staircase though, I can't, so that's fine. I'll just leave this there, and then. Bump that out. Bring that down. Maybe do something like this. Whoa, I'm missing out on a lot of the chat. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up now. We gotta hydrate. Thanks for the follow, Sapphire. Oh no, don't be sorry. I love it. I try to keep up with the chat. I feel bad when I don't. Is the only reason why I'm saying that. But I love seeing that y'all just kind of converse on your own. I really do enjoy seeing that. So I'm glad that I'm not able to keep up with the chat. Is a good thing. I just have to apologize in case I miss something that someone wants me to see. Okay, so if I do it this way, we'll put that there, that there. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, toilet, 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 toilet. Why did it get darker all of a sudden? That was weird. Bench, 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 bench. And then I might extend these to add a bed on each side too. And the fairies are just SOL, but they can sleep on the floor, so it's fine. Shit got in the dungeon. Gotta avoid the chokey. Not my problem. Boop, 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 boop. I want to do a bake off. Like the cooking competition is what kind of has me most excited, I feel like, as far as gameplay is concerned. I like the aspect of that a lot. Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. Beep boop boom 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 boom. Boop beep boop boom boom boom. I need the sync. What's the sync called? Because it's not even showing up in here. Doom 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 doom. Boom boom boom. Boom 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 boom. Where is it? I'm not even seeing it. What? I think that's the sync I'm thinking of. I thought we had a sync that went with this. I guess not, because it would be here if we did. I really thought we did, though. Boom, boom. If this didn't have the clutter underneath it with like the detergent and stuff, that could work. Ooh, well, no, that's kind of silly with the faucet. What have I used before? I've done this before. I don't remember what sync maybe I did use this one from Get to Work. I mean, that could kind of work. This one could kind of work. I like the idea of this one. Boop, 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 boop. Business Sims go on a show, sign this contract. When they walk in, they have contests. Each one, the loser gets locked in the room behind to die in different ways. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That sounds pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool. I'll just do like, I don't know, just the white. Ooh, we could do, it's not the right shade of blue. Have them be a little more stylish, maybe. Maybe do the brown. Everything brown. Okay, now I gotta figure out a layout that I want for this. I don't really need the bench and the bed necessarily. So maybe, do we, I don't know if we even have, we do have cots. Not a fan of the way that looks though. With the sleeping bag, that's not quite the right aesthetic. Trying to give them a worse bed. It's like, you don't get a good bed. The toilet like that. Let's see here, let's see here. Can put, I don't really need so many things everywhere. Maybe have a shelf over the bed. Have like the soap, the paper towels over it like that. Maybe lay it out like that. Mayhaps, maybes, maboos. And then there's something else. Oh yeah, mirror. I wanted to get the mirror. Moira. Sorry, I'm like in a weird mood right now. Love sisters. Moira. Sorry if you don't know at all what I'm referencing and you think I'm just losing it. I mean, I am, but I really want that there though. What if I kind of do that, like it's built in? I like the look of that. I think that could work. I heard my little zingy. Ambrosia Peach, thanks for the follow. That's cute. Not that it needs to look cute. I mean, we are making prison cells, but it's a fairy castle prison cell, so, you know, they're going to be a little nicer. Not a lot, just a little bit. Doo-doo-bum. Ba-doo-da-bum. What? Do 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 doom. Do do doom boom. Do do doom boom. Do 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 doom. 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 It does that at some point, I promise. I'm not just making sounds to make sounds. I mean, I do that sometimes too, but I think that's everything. We're just kind of copying and pasting. Come on, rotate the way I want you to. Got that. Get the mirror. Put you there. Take you, put you there. We'll get you, and then we'll put you there. Ba-da-dum-bum. You want to be a little comfortable feeding off of. Yes, that's very true. Very true. Also, I need to switch these around because the doors don't look like that here. The sound of my mouse clicking makes you tired. Like an ASMR type thing. I will say I've come across streamers who play this game and they only have the sound effects on. So they turn the music off and they build. And I like just the clicking sounds of like placing the objects. Like selecting them, putting them down. The rotating sound. Like I like to just hear the sound effects. Whoops, I don't need that. I need that. Okay, we got our cells. Just scratches the brain in the best way, yeah. It is nice. Okay, well, we have this generally laid out. I think this is fine for right now. We'll add all the details later. We have the like servants' living quarters kind of figured out a good bit down here with the other components as well. And then, yeah, I mean, we've made a lot. Oh no, y'all. I was afraid that was gonna happen. I was checking and I didn't check enough. Look at this. It broke some of the things. Moving the walls. Wait, I didn't even move walls over here. What? Sometimes I really hate this game, y'all. Just saying that. Now I gotta like try to get this kind of how I had it before. Oh my god. How obnoxious to have to deal with this again. I think it was like somewhere around in there. I definitely didn't have that part clipping out, I don't think. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know where this one went. The doors... Wait, what? That literally makes no sense to me. Like, that door's missing, too? Like, what happened? Oh. I bet it was from that. The staircase got deleted. And then that was from the very start, then. I think, whenever I did this side. That's when that happened. Okay. So, I gotta get rid of that. At least. That's what it was. Okay, that's what it was. I just didn't notice that. Oh, no. What would Matthew have done several streams ago? Was it maybe 1.5? Not quite. Maybe 1.4. 1.35. That looks about right. Oh, it's ever so slightly too high. Why was I so specific? 1.34? 1.33. 1.335. Good enough. Let's see. Let me get this back. Okay. I definitely feel like it probably got rid of... Oh. Probably had another one of those here. I love having to redo things in this game so much. It's such a great use of my time. That's like really obnoxious that that happened. Also, like, why is that like that? I feel like that's not quite right. I'm gonna bring that in a little bit more. And this is purple, which I don't think it should be. I'm not sure. This is like a different swatch, it looks like. Because that's the red. The end. The end. Okay. Not entirely sure. I don't recall all of the things I had. I don't know. Let me get one of these. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. I want like the little end piece. Where's the little end piece thing? Okay, let me go up here because I can just grab it. That's what I'm wanting. Like, what if I put one of these sized up right here? Just to fill that part in a little bit more. Oh. What? I'm gonna see. Put that right there. This seems high to me. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why that was so high. Didn't look quite right. Okay, I think I'm fine with that the way it looks right now. We'll figure it out another time, I think. I don't recall this clipping into the glass part that I had there, so I like that kind of sticking in a little bit. Makes it look a little unruly. Okay, I think that's cute either way. I'm not gonna have it exactly the way I did before. Okay, crisis kind of averted on that. Figured that out. I hope nothing else is broken anywhere else. That's why I knew like there's something with working on the basements that was gonna mess stuff up. I just didn't know exactly what just yet. Oh, I did purposefully have that lower though, I guess. Okay, wallpapers. Got that fixed there. I think we're good. Wait, let me put this back actually. Oh yeah, I do like that actually. The way that comes around. Okay, I'm fine with that. Cute. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Stressing me out. Okay, so I think this is a good stopping point for tonight. I feel like we got a decent amount done. I know I spent a lot of time on that Crystal Garden space, but I was having fun with that. And we had a lot of people, new people in the chat and everything, so I was having fun just chatting and hanging out. But this is going to be such a vibe whenever it's done. It already is a fun vibe, but it's going to be really cool. So I like how that's coming along. I like how the build overall is progressing. So we're going to get into the clutter phase, I think. I'm going to wait and just do the basement probably separate. So we can start cluttering up the main castle part, I think. Azula, just in time. You got your fill up as I'm leaving. So I'm going to stream again on Sunday morning. I might stream before then. I might not. I don't want to promise anything, but we do have the optional stream times. You can see those on my Twitch profile. And you'll always get the notification in the Discord if I go live and you're not expecting it. But my next regularly scheduled stream is going to be Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern time. We're going to play Luma Island. It's been a couple of weeks since we've played that, and getting back into the update with the Pirates update and getting into the shipwright profession. So we're going to master that and actually finish it. So that's going to be in the next stream. And then maybe, depending on how quickly we master it, we can find the rest of the Ghost crew and pretty much wrap up the update and then get back to the vanilla version of the game. So that'll be a lot of fun getting into that game because it's been a minute again. So cute, cozy vibes. If you're not familiar with what Luma Island is, it's kind of like Stardew and Animal Crossing vibes. I'm sure there are other games you could compare it to as well. But it just came out this past November, so actually almost a year ago. It's been out for about 10 months now. So love to have you join in. If you don't already follow me on YouTube, I'd love to have you sub over there. And then also just be in the Discord if you want to hang out between streams here on Twitch and uploads over on YouTube. We like to hang out, keep each other posted on life events and just builds, casts, anything with the game, anything with other games. It's just kind of a fun vibe in there. So love to have you join in with that. And with that, I think that's pretty much all of my usual updates with everything and call outs, all of my CTAs. So I hope you all have a great rest of your night or day, depending on where you're tuning in from. And I hope to see you in the next one, okay? Bye, everyone. Have a good night. Bye.